Sunday the 14th of June. My beard has gone. Today we're going to be heading east. Well, we're actually going to be taking quite a loop. Southeast, then east, then northeast. For today we are going to follow the route of the main part of the Gorges du Verdon. There are two roads. One's the north, which is the main road, which is meant to be quite busy. And there is this road, the one to the south, which is meant to be less busy, but also slower and more windy and twisty. We, of course, like the windy and twisty and slower roads, so we're going to take the south route and enjoy the drive. We're probably heading for a place called Castellane, but depending on how we get on, we may push even further and try and head up into the Alps. You can see the lake there behind me. Our campsite last night was right on the shores of that, in fact, between the lake and the local village. As you will have seen already, I'm sure, from yesterday's video. Karen and I did venture into the lake, so we did have a swim in the late afternoon sun yesterday, and it was beautiful. So now it's back on the road. We've not come very far, but we've come a long way up. As you can see, the gorge proper is extending off to our east. And over on the other side, we can see the northern route. Check out all the boats and little paddleboards down there. We visited the Grand Canyon in 2015, but it was completely fogged out. Is our Gorges du Verdon experience better, Karen?
Yes, it is.
Bitey things aside.
Yes, bitey things aside.
It is an amazing drive. That little gathering in the centre of the span of the bridge is a bungee jumping experience. I think it's safe to say that neither Karen nor I will be indulging ourselves. Back behind me there is the bungee jump. Nah, not for me. In terms of bungee jumps, you're going to get your money's worth here, because that is a long way down. Another boots on, boots off sticker applied, along with everyone else's. Our route has taken us away from the River Verdon and the gorge, but we seem to have come back to it. Rather than being at the top of the gorge looking down, we are now at the bottom of the gorge. So given it's in the mid-30s, what better thing to do other than to stop and take a dip with our feet in the cold water. Karen is not going to go in. There are hundreds of butterflies, but of course by the time I get the camera out they will disappear. Karen thinks they're moths rather than butterflies. I have no idea what the difference is. Unlike Karen, I wasn't a wuss. I got my feet in the water.
Just.
We have reached the town of Castellane, which marks the end of our journey up the Gorges du Verdon. And just outside the town of Castellane is that little chapel or church on top of that mountain behind me. I think it's fair to say that we won't be heading up there today. But there's a market on in town, so we're going to go and have a look, see what it's like. I don't know if this town is a bike and meet place on a Sunday, but there are a lot of motorbikes around. And as a biker myself, I'm going to complain about them. They are a pain in the ass on the roads. Dangerous overtaking, coming on the wrong side in the opposite direction. That's a bit of a generalisation, but they are a pain in the ass. Not surprisingly, the market is mainly full of touristy tap type stalls. It may be very touristy, but it is also very pretty.